filling up the cup, tipping up the bottle. I love the way it's dripping. THC syrup, filling up the cup, tipping up the bottle. I love the way it's dripping. Tipping up the bottle. I love the way it's dripping. Tipping up the bottle. I love the way it's dripping. Tipping THC syrup, filling up the cup, tipping up the bottle. I love the way it's dripping.
What up, everybody? It's your boy B-tay.
Hey, Nick K, what's happening, man?
Yeah, we're getting back in it today, man. We gotta apologize for last week. My wife shit out some twins. You know what I mean? It's kinda
Yikes.
unexpected, and you know, I had no choice. So, welcome back. You know what I mean?
Welcome. Feels like it's been.
It feels like a while.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, man.
Yep,
last
yep.
week we're working on a new video. Good vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Stay on the lookout for that.
Hell yeah. It's gonna be lit.
Right.
Litty like a titty.
You gotta let Austin over here do his magic. You know what I'm saying? So.
Do that magic.
Yeah. Anyways, I want to give a shout out to Jarritos.
Shout.
This is like the fucking 8th bottle of this shit I bought in like a week. This shit's delicious.
It's not good for you at all.
No, it's not. It's better than, you know.
But shout out.
It's got a lot
Probably
fewer
shouldn't have said that.
chemicals and ingredients in it than regular pop does in America.
Well, yeah.
So.
I mean, they're using cane sugar too, though. Right?
Right. Saying high fructose corn syrups cause
So it's
fucking
a
all
little
kinds
better
of shit.
for you, but that's a lot of sugar to be put in your body, man. Then your body stops making sugar.
No shit. Pancreas is like,
And
fuck
then
it, I'm
that's
done,
when you
yo.
become diabetic.
Yo.
You got diabetes.
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 Anyway,
Anywho.
yeah. So what the fuck's cracking? Yeah. So what the fuck was you talking about just a second ago? You gotta save that story for the podcast.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we were talking about, like, white noise, right?
Yeah. And you can't hear shit.
Static, yeah.
Hey.
You know all them hearing tests you go to, when, like, either for work or even school?
Yeah.
Probably not in school, because my hearing is probably better, but over the time, you know, of running power tools and shooting things. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it on national television, but
This is better than national TV. This is fucking
Are you a
YouTube,
celebrity
bro.
or what? Like,
yeah. Am I allowed to say
I'd like
that,
to
Mom?
apologize for what I
Like
said.
say hi to Mom, Dad.
To all 100 people that watch this, you are the champs.
Right.
You know what I mean? The real motherfucker.
Well, what I'm
winners.
saying, though, when you go in, they're like, yeah, do a hearing test, you know, and they put you go in the booth, put the headphones on, and they're gonna see the person in there, right? Yeah.
You're like, was that a noise? You're just doing this and ain't no noises, right? Because my brain just makes
there
me
ain't
think
shit
that
there,
there's something going
but well, I don't know, there might be, but
on. Yeah, that's what I'm
I
like.
start off by not even raising my hand, and then I'm just realizing it's been a minute since I haven't raised my hand.
Right.
So then I just start raising my hand, like, so they don't think I'm completely fucking deaf. Like,
Just
how does
botch
this-
the whole
How's
fucking
this guy
test.
get by, you know?
I don't know. I can still hear a fucking like a TV
terrible.
on when
Yeah.
it's not making any noise. I can hear that
white noise.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I can't hear shit. That's my kid. Yep. She'll
Oh
confirm.
no, it showed last night. The alarm was going off, and you're fucking already. I don't know where you're smacking you with your water bottle. I'm like, hey bud, wake up.
There you go.
For real?
Yeah, I was like, your alarm's going
Fucking
off.
watch.
You're like,
It's right here by your
"Oh."
head too. Beep 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 beep.
Fucking out cold. Then McGregor's leg went crack. You guys left way too soon, man. That shit was awesome.
Oh, I seen
Fucking
that
Dill's
fucking
like,
picture,
take some
man.
ibuprofen, you pussy. I'm like, what? He's like, no, he said that to a one dude when he broke his leg. I was like,
Dude, I seen that dude, like, they showed a picture of it, right? How he's, I guess, stepped back, and it's just, like, he fell because of his ankle.
Well, in the beginning
He
of
got
the
jabbed
fight,
real good right before
well, no, in
Oh,
the
did
very
he?
beginning
I
of
didn't
the fight,
see any
though,
highlights, man.
in the very beginning of the fight, he was kicking like a motherfucker,
Oh,
like
yeah.
hard-ass kicks. And
I
the
heard
dude
about
even
that.
said, well, I checked it, and McGregor's laying on the ground.
That
and
was
the guy-
no fucking check.
Yeah, he's like, your wife's in my DMs.
Yeah.
Like,
I seen all that bullshit he was fucking talking. He's like, it's just a flesh wound.
oh, yeah, that's all it was.
Yeah.
Your fucking legs.
So here's the
doing
big
this
question
shit.
though. Did he fucking is he the real winner because he came
won.
out $20 million, or is the real winner Dustin because they declared
He won. He got 2 checks. You know what I mean? So
he won.
right?
if this
But-
dude won that fight and both his checks put together wasn't as much as McGregor's, then something's wrong with that because McGregor's fucking garbage.
Yeah.
He
Well,
used to be something.
I read it was
His
20
fucking head got
million.
too big, though.
McGregor got 20 million to the 1 million.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
but I don't know.
and you can tell, and people were saying too as well, all that bullshit. He said the wifes are in the DMs. You know, it's just gonna create more.
Oh,
you know,
she flipped
animosity
him off.
and
He's
fucking,
all on
yeah.
the ground. She's
I
flipping
seen
him
it.
off. And
But then also in the comments, I've read another thing that they're like, "Oh yeah, it's legit."
He ain't won a fucking fight in how long? You know what I'm saying? His career's over with.
Somebody said since Barack Obama was president.
It's 2016 or one since 2016. Isn't that what Diller said? Something.
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that.
Yeah. Fuck. He
That's garbage.
right.
And I
gotta stay
saw that
relevant
interview
somehow.
too, and he got pissed when they fucking somebody reporter asked him about that
Yeah.
on national TV.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like, you know, fuck you, man, you know, or however.
Oh,
you-
no.
McGregor.
Yeah, I
The
drink
fucking
you under the
Gregor.
table. You
I love it the
fucking
best with though when
spit in
Joe
your
Rogan's
grave.
like, well, I'm gonna go over and try to talk to him, and then he like sits on the ground beside him. So McGregor. He's
That
all-
was no fucking check.
Yeah, that's
fuck you.
yeah. yeah.
Like, he just sit on the ground, fucking talking shit.
Yeah.
He would have fucking
I'll bite your fucking
his ankles
ankle.
looking like this, going the wrong way.
Right. I mean, he's one tough bastard, but
Oh yeah. yeah.
he's,
We should talk
Fuck,
about the
dude.
fucking.
just take your money and go. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
We need to talk about the fight.
The
before
Joker. The Joker.
Oh, the guy that took fucking 210 punches directly to the face
I think it was
with
more,
no blocks.
I think that was like the beginning
No,
of the
no
third
fucking
round.
blocks ever. And he kept walking forward.
Fucking Terminator style.
Yeah. The whole fucking time.
Yeah.
This is my strategy.
He's fucking guarding his chest and shit. He's getting hit right in the fucking mouth every time.
Wide
Boom,
open like
boom,
this.
boom.
I don't think he knew he was getting punched half the time.
Dude, he set a record. Fucking
for most punches
O'Malley
landed to
yeah.
the face.
Well, no, he did like not.
Or
set a-
8.
Well, probably that. I didn't know.
Dude, his 88%. His percentage of landed punches was 88 with like 200 of them thrown.
Well, that's the thing.
Dude,
that was
ridiculous.
That's 90 punches in the face.
That'll be
that.
hard to.
Because I know it was. Because I'm pretty sure that was at the beginning of the third round that they said
It
that
might have
number.
been, yeah.
It was 200 to 250 thrown.
Right.
And,
And then
then
how many
he
of
was
those
like
was-
2, 2, 2, and you were counting them. You're like, there's 1, 2,
Right.
3.
That's the whole
It was
time.
like 5 combo.
The whole time
packages,
the
man.
fight was going on, I'm like, dude, his hit percentage is fucking through the roof because he was. Every fucking one of them landed it.
Oh, dude, that shit was funny.
And then you get a special knee to the face
Right.
too.
But it was
And-
like all the
or a
matches
kick.
after that
Yeah.
were just kind of subpar. They were, it was good, but
Yeah.
not so good.
And I think the ref did him a favor by stopping. I mean, he should have let him go the
Oh
30
yeah,
seconds,
it was
but
fucking
I
14.
honestly don't think he was going to make it to. I think it was finally taking a toll. You know what I mean? He was
Yeah.
finally going down. And I think the ref seen it too. Like when your eyes are going,
But he's
there ain't
just-
much life left.
He ate that shit, and he was already arms were up and coming back in when the ref jumped in. There
Right.
was no like he wasn't falling or
Right.
nothing.
And like you said, he's one tough motherfucker. And
Which is
props to him for
surprising though,
taking that
because
fight
Dude
on
was
such a short
tired.
notice.
Who was laying down at the end of that fight?
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Well, fuck, he was.
dude was tired of punching him in the face. Fuck,
Exactly.
His hand
Got
probably
kicked
fucking
in the
hurt,
neck like
man.
40 fucking times.
That's what I'm saying, dude. That ate all the
Yeah.
punches, walked
and
away.
and the whole front side of his chest too, man. Just, and guts just.
Well, remember
blows.
too. Eventually, the blood started going up his cheeks, and he did look like the Joker. His eyes were all black and blue, so he looked.
Fucking bright green hair and shit.
We need to show a picture. Of
Looking
it.
like he
Oh,
was
yeah.
sponsored by Monster and shit.
Right, that shit was funny as fuck.
Yeah, there's the Joker. The Joker and the guy from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah. Strap boots, son.
Strap boot.
Bootstrap Bill.
Oh yeah, bootstrap.
Chris Motinho. That's the dude, right?
Hey, though, that dude took that fight on, like, what, a week notice?
11 days.
This guy
11
right here
days.
in the green hair. He
You know how fucking big his balls are to take a fight with the fucking...
But he's not even from the UFC, is what I think is what Dill was saying.
Right, because they couldn't find nobody to take the fight on a fucking week's notice. They're like, I ain't staying in the ring with that dude. Fuck that.
he just
Like
walked.
his weight class,
Yeah.
he fucking murks motherfuckers.
We're gonna have some trouble here with the fucking internet.
Well, all I know is O'Malley's a good striker, right? He's got that fucking... He fucks everybody up if you know anything about his fights. But the dude with the green fucking hair, the next person that guy fights, you know, he's gonna get a good fight too because of what he did in that ring. Whether he lost or not, he's gonna get a good opportunity to fight somebody. The problem is O'Malley's a fucking striker, and he fucking knocks motherfuckers out. This dude's getting punched in the face repeatedly by this guy, over and over and over. Just keeps walking into it. The next dude that fights that dude's gonna be in trouble.
Well, maybe that's
You know
what
what
he
I mean?
was trying to show. He's like, I know he's gonna kick my ass, so I'm just gonna eat all his fucking punches, so everybody's like, holy shit.
Well, that's exactly what everybody
Well,
did.
and you
Holy
heard
shit,
the
dude.
crowd too. When he started giving him props, the crowd went crazy. And then when he started trying to represent whoever he was trying to give clout to, they were just kind of like, Nobody really
But
gave a shit.
they don't matter. Fucking Dana White don't give a fuck. The crowd wants to see this guy fight again.
Yep.
So guess what? If that guy's smart,
He's gonna take a couple more fights.
he'll fucking yeah.
That's what he looked like, huh?
That goddamn treasure troll.
The fucking collectibles you
Can
can
fucking stand his hair up, wish it good luck and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I know what you
rub
mean.
his belly, put him beside some bingo cards and shit.
Remember the fucking ones? They made the cartoon. They were ninja trolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, motherfuckers are bad. Watch out.
Yeah. Motherfucking Teletubby looking motherfucker.
Yeah.
Look at that. Woo! Woo!
So check this shit out.
That's my favorite picture right there.
This one?
No.
The chick getting choked out by a dude.
Perfect, dude. This is what we need. I forgot
Yeah,
about
click
this
on
shit.
it. It is funny.
No,
though.
go to the one.
It's right
Go-
there. Click on it. It's
Yeah.
right there. Fuck, click on it. Double click that shit. That one's perfect. I love that one.
Look how serious that
Okay,
motherfucker
this is transgender and sports pictures.
You just slap Pornhub at the top of it.
But I don't think this one is, though.
People trying to click
That's a
on
dude.
it. Yeah, that's a dude.
I know, but they have women in wrestling already.
Yeah,
I know, but
but just.
But
this is
still.
just
This guy up
funny.
here is claiming to be a girl.
We
look
don't
at it.
know that, but-
Transgender athletes in women. That's a fucking. It's a woman fighting wrestling a woman, but
She's like, I'm just butch.
yeah,
See, I had to wrestle a girl and fucking when I was,
she beat you, didn't she?
fuck no.
That's fucked up though. Like
You
a
crazy.
transgender
Fireman's
goes into
carry,
wrestling.
first thing you go for.
Yeah. You done, bitch.
Like a transgender goes into wrestling and wants to be a
How is this
tomboy.
fair? Look at this motherfucking look on this guy's face, man. He's like, gotcha, bitch.
That dude's built like my dad, man. Fucking playing women's football, and shit, fucking
How's
rugby
this,
and
how's
shit.
this fucking legal? Like, look at this motherfucker.
Setting records for running the most
Look,
This
yards.
dude right here.
Stiff arm.
Yeah. Every single lineup, bitches.
Oh, too bad we can't watch some video of that shit.
Oh, man.
I mean, we could. We
Get
just
trucked,
Yeah.
Like, well, here. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm learning the fair use shit.
Okay, here's kind of a comparison to the size,
His legs the size of her torso and shit.
Yeah. They're all hanging off of him, trying to fucking tackle his ass. And yes, I'm calling him a him, because that's what the fuck he is.
It's
You
true.
know?
Hey,
It's,
when you neuter a dog,
It's still
Is
a
it still a
dog.
male?
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah, so you can cut your fucking balls off, but you're still a fucking dude.
You're just a mutilated
You know what I
dude.
mean? Which is whatever. You got
And
nothing against
this
shit, you
guy's
wanna do
going-
it,
I think
whatever,
the
but
best
this is
part-
bullshit in sports.
This
No.
guy's going to be in the Olympics.
I think the best part about all that is Bruce Jenner is running for governor, as far as I know, still is.
Let him have it and put
Well,
a
no,
fucking
no.
wall up.
But he's gonna make it to where they're gonna make a committee that will decide if you're truly gender.
How is that even possible?
That's what I'm.
It's a bunch of fucking
It's-
lunatics
that's
sitting
what-
in a fucking room.
I don't know if you really want it that
No,
bad.
they should take a revolver.
Like, I don't
Put
get it.
5 shells in a 6-shot revolver.
It doesn't even
Spin
exist. It's not even a thing.
What?
Transgender.
That's what I'm saying. Just
It's
do
like
that.
Bitcoin.
Give it to him, right? Pull the
If you
trigger.
give
If you
it
live,
value,
you're
it has
you're really transgender. Fuck.
Low value.
Yep, you're a low-value citizen.
You must be transgender, so bye-bye. No. I'm not saying you... It's just craziness to me.
It's absolutely
It's
crazy,
fucking-
especially in sports.
We used to fucking call this...
That's what I mean. To each
Men-
their own.
you had a
But
mental
when you
health
start shoving it down other
disorder,
people's
you know?
throats,
Now we're
that's a whole
fucking giving
different-
people trophies.
How
Great.
many fucking women are there that are transitioning into a male that play professional sports? Fucking zero. because they can't dominate shit comparatively.
Absolutely none. And these
Exactly.
fucktards that are males going into women's sports is because they can't do shit in male sports because they're fucking worthless.
Yep.
They're no good. They got turned down.
Yeah.
Who
Oh,
was
maybe I can
the,
make it the women's league.
Who was the tennis
Tuck my
player?
dick and go over here.
Who were the two tennis players?
Venus and Serena Williams?
Well,
Come
one
on
of
now.
them and then a male tennis player, but he was like the worst ranked in the league, and then beat him because he was like, "You don't want to challenge me because I will beat you or something."
No
I don't
shit.
know. Yeah, there's this whole thing on
Well,
it. But
there's women in. I'm not saying they're fucking. There's no. You know what I'm saying? There's a small fucking possibility. You know what I mean? It happens too. Women in male sports, or whatever, like the wrestling.
yeah,
But are they gonna win it? No.
you don't see no transgenders in UFC, but you know what else you don't see transgenders in? Golf.
Check this guy out.
That's true.
Yeah.
So this guy
You
here,
gotta hang out in the clubhouse first.
Well, the only way you get ahead is you get an extra what?
these are the same people.
20
by the
yards
way.
on the shooting range.
No shit.
Same person. Same guy. They
In
allow,
weightlifting.
They allow this.
Female weightlifting.
Right.
Right.
Probably standing there
Right.
going, "Look at these titties."
Right. Males, if you're genetically a male, your heart and your lungs are fucking bigger than a female.
All this dude did is put a fucking padded bra on and a fucking vest.
Oh.
Well, he's probably taking so many steroids, his
He's
dick's
fucking-
gone anyway. You know, he fucking.
What's going on in your brain there, man?
Well, it's honestly, it's a mental fucking illness. That ain't no better than fucking goddamn starving yourself, bulimia and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a mental illness. They need help, to be honest. You know,
Pretty sure there's a pecker under there.
Woodpecker.
Just I'm not even saying the transgender thing right now. I'm saying the bodybuilding alone's a fucking
Right.
mental illness.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like
how's that
starving
it's just
yourself,
not
like you're
saying,
yeah.
fair, you know? I don't know. I don't get it.
And then on top of it, you want to transition in your fucking. I don't even know whatever. No, whatever. No, I don't know what to tell you. It doesn't that's mental illness, man. These people need help.
And this one's going to the Olympics.
Yup.
It's
Let me
fucking-
guess, blowing everybody out the water.
Yep.
But did you see that one?
Holy
For
shit.
real. And that's what titles and news articles have been saying. Yeah.
But
dominating.
There's the one hammer throw. I think it's an actual chick. I bet she'd beat her ass. Or I bet the
probably.
chick would beat his ass. I don't know. It's getting confusing anymore.
Yeah, and I don't know. To totally honest, I feel sorry for fucking girls trying to compete in a girls' league.
Oh no, that's what
Yeah.
even the high school girls thought they felt robbed and shit on a lot
Well,
of
they
stuff.
should have. There's a fucking 45-year-old man playing college basketball in the women's league
Right
because
now,
he just
yeah,
happens to be
yeah.
70 fucking.
I decided
you
to
know,
go to
7 foot
college.
tall. Right, he's like, I'm gonna go to college,
I can take these bitches out.
dunking on him.
In your
Fucking
face,
right.
bitch.
He don't even have to. He's fucking.
How funny would that be though? His daughter goes to that same college, and he was like, "You know what? I'm gonna be on your
fuck.
basketball
How do
team."
these nuts feel across your forehead, bitch? And this whole fucking race thing, it's only ever white and black. I thought
Right.
there were more than one fucking race in this world,
Right.
isn't there?
There
like,
is.
Jesus Christ, quit pinning us against each other.
Right. Well, the whole.
It's working, whatever the fuck you're doing.
You take the blinders
but-
off. It's the rich versus the poor.
Yeah. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Hey, I don't know.
They just found a really good tool and they're using it, you know?
Right.
Yeah. The lobbyists.
Well, the
know who the
reason
fuck
the
you are.
middle class gets taxed so much is because those are the ones that have the potential to become people of money, and that's why they suppress them down. So they can't become the people that have the money, because then that'll mean they have less. So there's a
Right.
reason for everything. That's how I feel about taxes, because you can't get no money out the poor people. You just can't. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't got nothing. And then the middle class, the people that are fucking trying to do something for themselves or whatever, waxing the fuck out of them, because those are the ones that have the potential to grow. You know what I mean? You got to keep them suppressed so you can keep your money up high.
Right.
And you use the middle classes to keep the lower class happy so that the lower class thinks that the middle class is superior. It's a goddamn mind fuck the whole way down. I fucking hate it.
And then you feed them bullshit
Right.
food, poison it. So then you have to go to the hospital, you know?
Right? Because if the
Because you
rich,
can't make any money off of healthy people.
if the rich had to pay the same percentage of taxes as middle class people, this country would have zero fucking problems as far as money goes. And that's what people don't realize. It's fucked up. I don't know how that went from this to that, but you know.
We're talking about.
Transgenders.
Well, I know that, but there was a reason why I brought that up because
The LGBTQ.
I can't
yeah,
remember
abusing
why.
the system
The alphabet
basically
gang.
for the.
No, it was.
Well, you started out
Alphabet
talking about
gang.
gays parading up and down,
Gang, alphabet gang.
ruin it for everybody
No,
else.
I was trying to piggyback off what he was saying.
About LGBTQ.
Hmm.
And then how about the taxes? The rich and the poor?
The whites and blacks is what I went to.
Right, the whites and the blacks, yes.
Yeah. Because you're talking about groups. They were
Right.
putting people in tiny groups. And then I just, you know what I mean?
Right. So,
That's where I was off track, but I thought it was kind of on point.
right.
And it just popped in my head.
So we're all white males here, right? Like lower class white males, right?
Yeah.
So we have a certain perspective of things, right? Like
I treat
our
everybody the
view
same.
on all this shit, right? So think about it. What if we were like poor Mexican people or poor Chinese people, right? And we're doing the same thing. The only thing that's changed is our
skin
ethnicity,
color?
okay?
But
Now think about it. And we're watching this white versus black race shit all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Shaking the camera.
My bad. So, how do you think they feel about it? That's the real question. Now you said, then your question was, why is it always white versus black?
right.
I wonder what Chinese people or fucking Vietnamese people are sitting around thinking about
Yeah.
this shit. Like,
Yeah,
stupid
it's-
fucking Americans. No,
Yeah.
they're all white.
I'm
fucking
glad I'm
black.
not drug into this bullshit because you
Right.
know they're all sitting back laughing
Well,
at
they
us.
probably
anyway.
think
But look
white
what-
and black people are fucking animals.
But
That's probably what
remember when they
think.
tried to make it
The
about
natives and all that
what was
shit.
it, the Chinese or the Asian communities? All of a sudden, people were attacking the Asians, but then all of a sudden they're like, "There's no proof that we're getting attacked. What are you
Right.
talking about?" Like,
Yeah, all
and they
that shit came
basically
out.
they squashed all that shit.
Like, oh wait, okay, that
It's
didn't
just
work.
We
political-
tried.
You're right. Just political.
But what if
fucking shit.
what if going back to poor? What if poor is only mindset? You know?
It is,
It is a mindset.
cause like I was telling the guys
That's
at work,
why. Yeah.
like I have what $3,000 in debt that I'm not gonna pay. Fuck them. That's why.
If it's
but
on your credit, that's
I have everything I need. I'm happy. I got my daughter and shit. I'm rich in my own mind. I mean, and
Right.
yeah, I'm striving for more, but that's just for her. In the end, you know what I mean? End game.
Everybody's too busy trying to outdo the next fucking person. You know?
keeping
Right.
up with the Joneses and shit.
Keeping up with the Joneses.
Right, like you said, it is. It's
But right,
As long as
you're
you're happy doing what you're doing,
$100,000
you are
in
winning.
debt just so you can have that fucking nice looking car. Your
But-
outside of your house looks big and fancy, but you go inside and it's a fucking shithole.
But should you be obligated? You gotta take care of you outside your house, though. You should,
right, right. But I'm
Right.
just saying,
shouldn't let it
try to
just go
put
to-
on a
Go
persona.
to hell,
though.
because then me, you know,
You buy unnecessary shit. To
right?
put
That
yourself
stuff.
in debt.
Yeah.
right. Well, that's there's a lot of-
$75,000
There's
car.
a lot of variables like mental illness. People need that shit to feel good about themselves
Right.
sometimes. But the whole big picture about it, like people say that, well, the lower class, nobody taught them, and nobody taught people how to do better. Nobody. That's an excuse.
Right.
It's programmed in your head because your parents. Look at your parents. You know what I mean? Where are they at? And then look at your parents' parents. You know what I mean? Honestly, we're just down the same cycle. But at one point, they changed from farmers to fucking factory workers. You know what I'm saying? And that's the mindset. Like working in a factory is fucking.
I'll
it
never be able
restricts
to
you.
own my own business.
Right, you literally sell a third of your fucking life so you can fucking make a decent wage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's that mindset you're stuck in. There's other ways to make money, and like they said, once you're programmed to make money that way, you get in that position, and then you don't have any time to figure it out any other way, and you're
Crazy.
stuck.
It's,
And
yeah.
and it
I
just
mean,
keeps
you
going
gotta
because then your
abuse
parents
your
teach
body.
you got to work every day. You got to work hard
Yeah.
every day and kill yourself so that you can take care of your kids. And
Right. And then you get health problems because you
Right.
abuse yourself. Now you got to get insurance,
right,
or you got to have insurance, or else you get penalized. You know.
right, and the whole time that's going up, the higher ups,
Yeah.
they're up above on some shit. They don't have to they don't even use money. Rich people
Cha-ching.
don't even have money.
Yeah.
They have fucking
What's that?
all kinds of credit shit. They have so many fucking
They have
incomes
numbers.
that
They just have
Our
numbers.
credit score is China's social credit score. That's all that fucking is. Put yourself in debt with us to build your credit, and we'll give you some more credit
More credit.
as long as you just stay in debt with us and keep giving us a percentage of your money.
that's because that's the
I
problem.
fear China's gonna fucking. Dude, their whole goal is to take over the United States and the whole world.
Well, the fucking goddamn Biden administration just handed them all our fucking energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, we
Yeah.
now got to pay for all our fucking energy to Russia and fucking China. It's like we were completely
Hey,
independent.
Man, at
And
least I don't
motherfuckers
have
wa-
to hear mean
right.
tweets.
Motherfuckers want to say that that the gas was low for whatever reason before you know who went in, and then after you know who left, and then Mr. Biden came in, suddenly the gas is hiking up. Oh, it had nothing to do with. Dude, what the fuck do you mean it had nothing to do with it?
Right.
Look at it. This motherfucker's been in office for 6 fucking months, and look at the gas prices. This time last year, gas was like $1.
Yeah, it was cheap.
Oh, COVID. Shut the fuck up. People were driving
Yeah.
too.
It cost me
Yeah.
30
I had to work
fill
the
up
whole
my
time
truck.
through it. You know
All
what I'm
through
saying?
COVID, it
Same
was,
here.
and even before that. What?
Right.
Oh, I said when I fill my truck up, $30. Now I'm
Yeah.
like 50 just to get roughly the same amount.
$20
Right.
gets me a quarter tank.
And what they don't realize is we're sending all our garbage over to fucking China. They're burning it, fucking polluting the fucking atmosphere like a motherfucker, creating energy and selling it back to us like some stupid motherfuckers. We could do the same shit they're doing, but nope, we're gonna middleman ourselves because we're fucking
We don't want to look
idiots.
bad because if you look on a map of how much pollution in the world, like I can bring it up, and it'll tell like United States is 80th or some shit on the scale, 80th out of 100 is the most pollutant. You know what I mean? It's
Nah.
China and India that are.
See, now India, like,
India, you're
And,
right.
and we're always
but-
going for green. We don't even pollute that much.
actually, see, that's the thing, though. All our trash, your fucking bagels boxes, your
Yeah.
fucking, your Hot Pocket all that shit, we just send it to India because they'll recycle it. They don't fucking recycle it. They
dump
just
that
throw
shit.
it in a pile, man, and then all the, like, homeless kids and shit go scrapping through it and all this other crap.
Right. And that's the problem is
But
they'll tag on it
that's-
that it's green.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
product
So
and-
whatever those numbers are you're reading, I don't know how true those are going to be.
Right. How
Because
can you trust Google?
no, you
Right.
can't.
You can't trust fucking Google.
Like, there's a whole documentary on us sending our shit over, and then the companies that are sending over know damn well they're not burning it. They
Right.
just don't say nothing.
And then you know that oil ring in the fucking Gulf right now, or was it in the Gulf? That oil ring that's burning. There's a fucking.
Oh, I've seen it, yeah.
You look that up real quick, dude. That fucking still burning. It's just burning and burning, and they're saying if it fucking heats up the water in a big enough area to 120 degrees, it's gonna cause it's a superstorm called a fucking something cane, a super cane. I think that's what it was, a super cane. And it's a hurricane and a tornado mixed together, and it'll cover some fucking humongous landmass and throw fucking shit everywhere. It's never happened before, but they say this is the fucking precursor
Damn,
that something like
son.
that could happen. Yeah, it's still burning like that, dude. And they're just spraying water on it.
It's
burning
surrounded
in
by
water. It's oil, you stupid bitches.
Well, I
You
heard.
know what I'm saying? You gotta take some
Suppressant?
powder or some
Yeah,
shit. You know what I mean?
suppressants.
Something that's not gonna kill everything in the water, but at least net it off and drop some powder in that bitch. Try something. Just spray some water on this fire and hopefully it's
Well,
Well, is it
some
coming
people
straight
were
out of the
commenting
ground?
that, and
Like,
then somebody
or is it a
actually had an
line?
educated fucking.
It's a pump, and they're pumping it out of a hole, and
So
somehow
it's
it
a-
ignited, and it's just.
So it's the actual hole or it's the pipe that?
Well, they're pumping it out of a fucking well, so it's got to have a pipe in the ground.
So
and-
it's the
you know what I'm
pipe
saying? Like,
something broke. And,
whatever.
sparked.
Something's on fire from there. So maybe they went too deep and they hit hell.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, who the fuck knows?
it's gonna open up.
Right.
Godzilla pops out.
And that's the problem. As soon as they fucking extinguish it, they got to figure out how to keep the oil from coming into the water, or they're gonna fucking fill the fucking
I
ocean with
just-
oil.
I love how we just keep fucking our country.
But the problem is, this shit right here. Think about it. What's up with the oil lines and shit that were going on? Right.
Yep.
This shit would have been avoided if they would have just continued with our energy efficient fucking plan that we had before this fucking cocksucker went into office. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But you don't see this shit all over the fucking news too much. I mean, you do, but we should all be worried about this shit, not fucking transgender people in sports. They shouldn't
Or-
even be able to be in sports. You know what I'm
Or
saying?
what
Like,
about the black guy that went on a rampage saying he wanted to kill every white military personnel?
well, he probably couldn't kill one of them. You know what I'm
Which,
saying?
speaking of
Pussy.
that,
That's
I
what I
would-
think.
there
Why
is.
isn't that all over the news?
Merca. Yeah.
Hey, see if you can find this. There's a guy that is being convicted of a double murder, and he is being his own lawyer.
Yeah.
And in his opening testimony, he screamed at the jury.
Well, the fucked up part, he had to cross-examine his son, and he was the one that hurt his fucking son and killed the mom or whatever the fuck the situation was. It's fucked
That's
up.
fucked up.
Well, he's like that night. He's like, did I hurt you? And it wasn't that incident, but there was like something else. Fucking, I don't know
Yes,
what he
I
did to
know
him,
I
but
spelled personnel
and they
wrong.
found him
Fuck.
guilty, and the judge was like, in another life, you'd probably be a great lawyer. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, what's going on with this tailor-made improvements, son?
Well, you know, unlike our podcast, my handyman work is extremely serious. You know what I mean? And precise. I'm actually pretty good at this shit. So, schedule's filling up quick, which is great news. It's keeping me busy. Still trying to set everything up, though. You know what I mean? Paperwork-wise, but I got the majority of it handled. Now it's just keeping track of everything that's got me. You know, that's my next step up for my own personal end of it. But yeah, fucking laying pavers, building a freaking gazebo, maybe residing a house. I don't know though. There's all kinds of little jobs I got going. Redoing a bathroom, staining some floors, staying busy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So shout out if you got something you wanna, you know, you need to swap out. Let me know. My favorite thing to do is doorways. I don't know why. I like to do doors. A lot of people hate doors because you got to get them square. I love the challenge. So, you got some doors, let me know. Furnaces, water heat. Free quotes within 20 miles. If I got to drive 25 miles, I'm going to have to charge you a little bit of gas money because thanks to Biden, it fucking cost me an arm and leg to just drive fucking 10 miles in my truck. So,
Yep.
jeez.
Well, wrap it up.
Yeah, wrap it up before you stick it in, I guess. Oh, wait a minute. We ain't got no facts of the day, man.
Oh, fun fact
Hold
of
on.
the
We
day.
got, let me.
Let's go to the fake facts.
I really got loose on that, didn't I? I guess pretty sloppy.
You called it a tip.
All right. This one right here is going to pertain to baseball fans. All right. There have been 85 recorded instances of a pitcher striking out 4 batters in 1 inning. I would like to know how the fuck that's possible.
You gotta run that back. What'd he say?
There's been
4 strikeouts in a single out, 3 outs.
There have been 85 recorded instances of a pitcher striking out 4 batters in 1 inning. There's 3 outs, right? So, how this?
Fouls, but that's still an out. After you get 4.
How are you gonna strike out 4 people? So I guess the question is, how is it that a strikeout can be considered not an out? So you can get 3 of them, maybe. You know what I mean? What's the fluke here? Let's try to figure this shit out.
The number of 4 strikeout frames made possible when a hitter takes first base after a third strike is dropped by the catcher, plus either first is vacant or there are 2 outs, has grown exponentially in the 21st century.
What?
Yeah, I'm lost. I
Sounded
like
like
baseball, but-
after 3 they're out. That's what it sounds
Right.
like.
It sounds pretty technical. Like if we ended up losing a game because of that shit, I'd be in the stands pissed the fuck
Right.
off. Like, what are you
Like,
talking
you're
about?
gonna have to break this down for me. Fucking
Right.
Get me a graph and shit.
Better get that rule book on the fucking big screen, asshole.
Right.
You got some
So-
pissed off fans here.
You know when it's a third strikeout, right? but the catcher always drops the ball,
Or they can
and,
run.
and they're running towards first base, and they throw it towards first, right, and you get them
Right.
out.
I know what you're
But
talking
they're
about.
saying then somebody else is on first too.
They do that in baseball too.
I guess so.
I only seen it typically in softball games.
Right. I guess they do it in baseball. That's what it says here.
Since when? Like,
This is on MLB.com.
really?
Yeah.
Trying
Huh.
to get more transgenders to join. Play softball rules.
I don't remember fucking like when I played baseball. I
We
don't
never
remember
did that, no.
Right.
So I don't know when it started occurring. It had to have started, well, Bella's been playing for fucking, I don't know how many years.
Right. I don't know.
10 years now? How old is she?
I think that's an extremely stupid rule.
It is.
If you're out, you're out. Get the
Right.
fuck off the base. I mean,
Well, what it is,
hit
it
the
gives
ball
you a
next time.
chance to fucking maybe get on first. You know, you're stealing.
Well, no, in my opinion, what it does is it distracts from what's going on second and third base.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or first to second.
Yeah, you're throwing down to first, and they're stealing. You know.
Right, because if you're on first base and the batter gets struck out and the pitcher drops it, now the person on first base is gonna have to move their fucking ass.
Yeah.
And I mean, what if the bases are loaded?
You got somebody on
then you're
third.
forcing an out. So technically, if you're up to bat, you know what I mean, and the pitcher decides to just throw a wild fucking ball on the last strike to get you to fucking swing, you know what I'm saying, and you swing, suddenly the fucking third base person is forced home, which could initially force an out, because how many chances, I mean, how often do people get to fucking home from third on a shitty pitch? You know what I mean? The pitcher's usually covering that spot. You know what I mean?
No, all the time, man.
Like in pro, I mean in pro.
Oh,
though,
you're
what
talking
I'm saying,
pro. I'm talking high school. Okay. Pro, a little different. Very different.
Yeah, I'm surprised how many softball games I've seen where the pitcher ain't good enough to cover home on a situation like that. But I still think it's a stupid rule. Whatever.
This says while there are no such achievements made by a pitcher in nearly 4 decades from 1917 to 55, there were 4 in 2017 alone, and 6 the year before that.
That's crazy. I guess you just don't see it too often in the pros. But at some point they would have had to make it. Or you said in the 50s, right? It was as the last time it happened, or there was a gap.
Yeah.
The 50s was the.
Yeah, 55, and then in 2017.
Huh. That's fucked up. I ain't watched baseball since I was a kid.
I didn't know any of
Other
that.
than like live at a stadium and shit. It's just one of them sports that ain't.
Sometimes
cool
I
on TV.
put that shit on TV for like background.
Yeah.
Start doing like house chores and shit. Because I like listening to the baseball on the radio. Because then I gotta visualize what's going on.
Right.
You gotta kind of paint that picture. So.
Well,
just
all
a-
right, yeah, man. Let's get this thing going because we got
Yeah.
shit to do.
Got a lot of shit to do, man.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Make sure to
Peace.
click that follow button. You know what I'm saying? Click the button. Go to MidwestTunes.com. Pick you out a
click,
shirt.
click,
You know what I mean? Thanks for tuning in, man. Appreciate it. See you next week.
Oh, we got hats.
Oh yeah, we got hats. We got all kinds of shit. Check that out.
Tipping up the bottle. I love the way it's dripping. Tipping THC syrup. Filling up the cup. Tipping up the bottle. I love the way it's dripping.